Okay, everybody, so right now I'd like to teach you the concept of adding the opposite. It is a process where you take subtraction problems out of the picture. There will be a time where pretty much for the rest of the year we won't use subtraction at all. And so it begins this way, right? So let's start with something simple like 6 minus 4, right? Everybody knows that 6 minus 4 is 2. Okay, if I take that same problem but get rid of subtraction and add the opposite, it turns into, the subtraction symbol turns into an addition symbol, and what used to be a positive 4 is now a negative 4. It becomes 6 plus negative 4, which is positive 2. You get the same answer of positive 2 in either case. But yeah, and you would think, Mr. Cranston, why can't I just do 6 minus 4? Why do I have to do 6 plus negative 4? And that's a valid question. What I will say is it will pay off in October, November, and then in the spring again when we review for final exams and MCAS and things. When you have a lot of complex equations and expressions going on, if you only have to worry about addition, your life becomes easier. So let's take some more problems here. Negative 10 minus 5, right? Students may know that that answer is negative 15, right? But let's add the opposite, right? So the first number stays the same. I'll say keep the first and add the opposite, right? And it becomes negative 10 plus negative 5, which is also negative 15. Again, you get the same answer either way. And when I would solve these as a kid, it got to the point where I would hum a little song to myself, which sounds silly, but hey, anything you can do to get the right answer. And that little song that I would sing to myself was, keep the first and add the opposite. And when I say the word add, I draw that line. And when I say the word opposite, I draw that line. So now, like, my pen and my song are connected. And that helped me stay organized. So here we go, another problem. Negative 3 minus negative 2 is negative 1. Students may know that from the stuff that we've already done in class. But if we add the opposite, keep the first and add the opposite. Again, you'll see that when I say the word add, I draw this line. When I say the word opposite, I draw that line. And so it becomes negative 3 plus positive 2, which still is negative 1. And so you just take the opposite of whatever the second number is. It used to be negative 2, now it's positive 2. It works here as well. 1 minus negative 9 is 10. If I add the opposite, it becomes 1 plus positive 9, which is 10, right? Keep the first number the same, right? We don't change it. Keep the first and add the opposite. 1 plus 9 is 10. In a case like this, trick question, negative 8 plus 7, guys, it's already addition. So over here, we're not going to change anything at all. We only change the problem when it's a subtraction problem. This stays as addition. It's still negative 1. So yeah, you'll notice that all of these problems have the same things in common. The negative 6 stays, and you add the opposite. That 4 is now a negative 4. The negative 10 stays the same. What used to be a 5 is now a negative 5. You know, if I come up with another problem here, let's say problem 6, we could say something like this. 10 minus 4, right? Keep the first and add the opposite. 10 plus negative 4 is 6. If we add on to that, keep going, negative 5 minus negative 2. Keep the negative 5 and add the opposite. It's now negative 5 plus positive 2, which is negative 3.